this agreement into force. The next phase in our own calendar is that we as Mercosur, we as SARC, we have to negotiate with India. And that negotiation is in place, another preferential trade agreement. We had on the fringes of the WTO ministerial in November last year, we had a ministerial between all the countries of Mercosur, all the countries of SARC and India. It's the first time we've all been in that forum. We all agreed that after we have completed that next step, which is a SARC India, or really is a SARC Mercosur India, we then need to move towards a trilateral trade agreement which goes further than the current one. We're in processes of looking through studies of the scope of this. But I think we would be looking for this to be based on complementarities, mutual benefit, recognition, serious recognition for different levels of development and things of that sort. All the principles we talk about, but actually very often in North-South trade we don't find those things observed in practice. We also believe that we need to root these South-South trade agreements on strong programs of sectoral cooperation for industrial development, promotion of foreign direct investment, technology sharing, and so on. And this, for us, at the moment in time, is our number one priority, is to push forward with the South-South trade. As far as the North is concerned, well, I think there's some issues there. I've already mentioned the difficulties we have in the European Union, but at least we have in place this trade development cooperation agreement. We already have a free trade agreement, old generation free trade agreement with the European Union. As far as the United States is concerned, we have access through the Africa Development Opportunity Act, and it is our objective to see the AGOA transformed into a slightly longer term arrangement, rolled over into a slightly longer term arrangement. We have been arguing to them that an early shift towards something like the EBAs with the EU is unlikely to be either beneficial to African countries or even to the United States, because it will be a long, tedious, and complicated and contentious process with them. Let me then lastly come to our approach to the Doha round negotiations. I think that we have an ongoing and quite close collaboration with Argentina in these negotiations, actually. We're in the same groupings. We're in the G20. We also work together in Round 11. And both of us in the negotiations identified the need for additional flexibilities in terms of the Round process. But we have said, and I think this is probably what many developing countries have said, is that we actually are in principle in favor of multilateralism as a way of managing the globalization process and the growing interdependence of economies and the world economy. We believe that multilateralism is an important principle, that multilateral governance needs to be improved and developed in order to give rise to more of a development-friendly world trade system. When we look at this current situation, I think that we share the view that the Uruguay round delivered a trade liberalization process that was both uneven and unequal, in the sense that there was still continued protection for developed countries in areas where developed countries are not competitors, mainly agriculture, an extensive set of protections in place, and that developing countries, and particularly some of us, and we would like to argue particularly South Africa, because of our classification as a developed country, took on disproportionate obligations in terms of tariff reductions. So we think that the Doha mandate, which we agreed on in Doha, is telling us that this is what we should be addressing. These imbalances, these inequities, and these injustices in the global trading system. This is what the mandate tells us that we should be addressing. We also want greater transparency and a rebalancing of the trading system in favor of developing countries. And like all other developing countries, we said that when in Doha, we're going into another round. It was conditional on, as the Doha mandate said, the needs and interests of developing countries be placed at the heart of the world program. We weren't interested in another round of any sort. We were only interested in a round which was development-led content. Now, our specific objectives, again, fairly similar. Enhance market access for products of export interest to developing countries. Renegotiate rules that perpetuate imbalances in the international trade regime. Ensure that we come out of this with appropriate policy space to allow developing countries to pursue development objectives through the implementation in a meaningful way of the principle of special and differential treatment. Those were our objectives. I think those are the objectives of most developing countries. When we look at what happened in all those years since Doha, what we have seen, this is what we believe, is that we have seen a progressive erosion of the development in Africa. And I think this is noticeable in the lowering of the ambition on reform of agricultural trade. The agricultural text that has emerged after many, many years of negotiation is a phone book, it's thick. And the thickness is because there has been one carve-out after another to accommodate particular sensitivities of developing countries. And we think that what is on the table is but a modest reform, a modest and partial reform of some of the distortions in agricultural trade. I think it's exemplified by the fact that the level of cuts that the United States would take in what's called overall trade distorting support, which are production-related subsidies, which are acknowledged to be trade distorting. I mean, there's an argument that says many of those that say not to be trade distorting actually are. But if we take the ones that are acknowledged, then it will cut its obligations to a level which is still considerably higher than the actual deployment of those subsidies right now. So what will happen is